and welcome to the in-depth series section of Drishti IAS. I'm Aisha, and in today's episode we will be talking about the topic that the Supreme Court of India has upheld the words like secular and socialist in the preamble. So the original preamble which was constituted, it did not contain the words like secular and socialist, and after the 42nd Amendment Act of 1976, the words like socialist and secular were included into the preamble of India. So let us first of all look at the points of discussion. First we will be looking at the news, then about what are socialist and secular words and why this matter reached the Supreme Court of India, then what is preamble, amendment to the preamble, and in the end prelims MCQ. Topic is of relevance from General Studies paper 2, that is polity section. So the news talks about Supreme Court upholds secular socialist in preamble of the Constitution. Upholds means that a petition was filed in the Supreme Court of India and it talked about that the words like secular and socialist was originally not present in the preamble, and when they were added into the preamble by the 42nd Amendment Act, they were not going in line with the preamble. So with regard to that petition, the Supreme Court has now taken the decision that the words like secular and socialist has been upheld and it is rightly added or amended in the preamble of the Constitution. So as we move forward, Drishti IAS has come up with the IAS GS Foundation course covering both prelims and mains in an offline mode in English medium, and the batches are starting in Lucknow from 29th November 11:30 AM and Prayagraj 2nd January 5:30 PM. If you have any query, give us a call at 8010440440. And Drishti IAS Mukherjee Nagar classes has now been shifted to Noida. So now Noida is the new UPSC hub for the UPSC aspirants. So if you are traveling by metro, then the nearest metro station is Noida Sector 15 and the exact address is C171/2 Block A Sector 15 Noida, Uttar Pradesh. And this is how the complex looks like, and it is walking distance from the metro station. If you have any query, give us a call at 9311406440. And if you want to know about the exact location, then the link is given in the description box. And also if you want to get a call from Drishti IAS counselors with regard to the new location address, and if you have any query, then also the form is given in the description box, so you can go out and fill the form and you will receive a call from Drishti IAS. Now the news talks about that Supreme Court in an order has upheld the inclusion of socialist and secular word in the preamble of the Constitution, and this was a batch of petitions which was filed in the year 2020, and it challenged the validity of the inclusion of words like socialist and secular in the preamble through the 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act in 1976. And through the Keshwanand Bharti case, preamble has now been considered as a part of the Constitution. Preamble, you can say that it is the interface, or it is the introduction, or it gives the gist of the Constitution of India. So if anyone who is not able to read the Constitution of India and want to know about the Constitution of India, or want to feel that what the Constitution of India is all about, so the person can also read the preamble, and the preamble in a very brief and it gives a gist of what the Constitution is all about. Now about the word socialist and secular. So what do you mean by the word socialist and secular? Secular means that India, as it talks about that India is a secular, socialist, democratic, republic country. So in this there is a term called secular. Secular means that in India does not have a particular religion. Every religion will be respected and every individual is free to accept any religion or pursue any religion. So secular denotes a republic that upholds equal respect for all religions. It is not that one religion is more important than the other religion. No, every single religion will be given equal respect. Then it neither supports any religion or nor penalizes the religion or the profession and practice of any faith. So any individual who wants to follow any kind of religion, any type of religion, is free to do so. Then comes the word socialist. Now the word socialist means it represents a republic which is dedicated to eliminating all forms of exploitation, and the exploitation can be social, political or economic. It means any kind of exploitation will not be entertained, any kind of exploitation will not be accepted, be it social exploitation, political exploitation or economic exploitation. It means that the country which they are talking about must be a welfare country, must be a just society. It means where everyone is equal, no one will be given more value or anyone will be given less value with regard to anything. It means exploitation will not be done. State's commitment to be a welfare state and its commitment to ensuring equality of opportunity or status. So equality, it means everyone will be treated equally and opportunities will be given equally to everyone. Then it will be a welfare state. It means it will do good for the people irrespective of its religion, caste, sex, race, sex or caste. Then India has consistently embraced a mixed economy model. Mixed economy model means that private plus public, together they will work in the economy, and we have seen that the private sector has also expanded and flourished in the Indian economy, where the private sector has flourished, expanded and grown over the years. And in today's time, if we will see, then the private sector, be it MSME sectors, they are giving employment to so many individuals. So this was about the term secular and socialist. Now let us talk about the word or the phrase preamble. Now when we say preamble, so preamble is an introductory statement. It is a document that explains the document's philosophy and objectives. So that is of constitution. It is not enforceable in a court of law. It means that if anyone is breaching preamble, the person cannot go to the court. It is not enforceable in a court. Then it presents the intention of its framers, the history behind its creation and the core values and principles of the nation. It means that when the Indian Constitution was being formed, what was the intention of the people who were forming the Constitution, the history behind, or how the Constitution or how the India as a country was formed, and what are the core values of India, what are the principles of India. Then preamble basically gives idea of the following things or objectives. First, what is the source of the Constitution? So because India is a representative democracy, democracy means that a country where the power lies in the hands of the people. So the source of the Constitution is the people of India. And what is the nature of the Indian state? The nature of the Indian state is it is sovereign. It means it works on its own, no external authority. Socialist, as we just saw, that it needs to be a welfare state. Secular, every religion is respected, no particular religion is followed. Democratic, republic, it means that the power lies in the hands of the people and people elect its representative. Then it was the nature. Then the statement of its objectives, that is justice, liberty, equality and fraternity. Fraternity is about brotherhood. People need to live peacefully with each other. Then comes justice. Justice needs to be political, social and economic. Then comes liberty, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, worship. Then comes equality, equality of status and opportunity. Then date of its adoption, and the date of its adoption is November 26, 1949. Now this is how the preamble of India looks like, or the preamble of the Constitution looks like. Let me read out for you. So the Constitution of India preamble. we the people of India. We the people of India. It means the source of the constitution or the power is people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens. So, as we just discussed that these are the nature of the Indian states. Then justice, which is social, economic and political, right? Liberty is thought, expression, belief, faith and worship. Then comes equality, which is of status and opportunity. Then comes fraternity, dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. Unity and integrity of the nation. Then in our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this constitution. So the adoption date is 26th November 1949. 26th November 1949. So these are important things from where here the question can be asked. Then amendment to the preamble. So in the case, in the starting, the Berubari case, it was said that preamble is not a part of the constitution. But in the Keshwanand Bharti case, where the 13-judge bench gave the decision that preamble is a part of the constitution. And then it was also, with time, it talked about that whether preamble can be amended or not. So in the end, it came out that yes, the preamble can be amended, and preamble has been amended once. So preamble can be amended under Article 368 of the Constitution, and the basic structure of the preamble cannot be amended. And it has only been amended once till now, and it was through the 42nd Amendment Act of 1976, when the words like secular and socialist were added, and also integrity. So they were added by the 42nd Amendment Act. Socialist, secular and integrity. Be very, very clear when you are asked that which are the phrases which were added by the 42nd Amendment Act, because this can be asked. So socialist, secular and integrity. Then socialist and secular were added between sovereign and democratic. So let us see socialist and secular. So this is socialist, this is secular. Between, this is sovereign and this is democratic. Then unity of the nation was changed to unity and integrity of the nation. Now look at here. Unity and integrity of the nation. Let us see this. So fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. So unity and integrity of the nation. Integrity of the nation was also added by the 42nd Amendment Act. So socialist, secular and integrity. Be very, very clear with regard to this. So this was about the amendment of the preamble. So what we discussed, amendment of the preamble, what is a preamble, text of the preamble, what is the case and the petition that was filed and Supreme Court has upheld about the words like socialist and secular. What are socialist and secular? What is the meaning of these phrases? Now in the end, prelims MCQ, and you people will give me the answer in the comment section. So the question reads, the term socialist, secular and integrity were added to the preamble through 24th Amendment Act, 42nd Amendment Act, 44th Amendment Act or 73rd Amendment Act. We have discussed this in the video. So give me the answer in the comment section. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Till we meet next time. Keep reading, keep writing and keep subscribing to the channel. Thank you.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe. And do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.